Hello.
Come on, bring it!
What? Who am I missing? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. This place is a lot bigger than I thought. And now we have to go and find all the loot. Alright, Andreja. I think we've gotten everything that we want. Now, where does this go? Oh crap, that's a redeemed.
Heartbeat loud.
How about no? Hey, you know what? Seeing as you're stuck in there. Hang on, need to reload. Just chill out there for a sec. Yeah, even your masters couldn't trust you, dude. They just locked you up and left you to rot. Okay, dud. Can I do this? Or have I messed up? No, I can do this. Yes, I can. Alright, thank you. The hell is that? Pain blade. Well, knives aren't really my thing, but okay. Meh. Oh, that requires a key. Alright. When we were running around here gathering the loot, I found a big ass door. Is it up there? No. Where was the big ass door I saw? I saw a big ass door somewhere. Hold on. Bear with me, it was here somewhere. No, that's where we came in. There it is. Is that it? I think that's it. Right? Oh yeah, that's it. I think that's the temple, shrine, whatever the hell they were calling it. Okay, that looks like an exit. Let's just be sure, because I don't like leaving people behind
One never knows
me.
what one will find in a cave. The most inauspicious entrances can lead to the grandest of caverns.
Okay, yeah, no, this is the entrance. It's like we went a long way for a shortcut, but who knows, maybe we weren't able to get through that door. Let's, do I have any, I do have one. I could increase my shotgun damage. But no, I think I want to go down this route so that I can because there's I think there's a couple of scopes I can get, but I need sniper certification first. Or maybe I imagined that, I don't know, but either way. More damage on this. Can't go wrong, right? Zealot Shrine key. I believe I found this. Oh!
You're too late, Harbinger. The contact has already returned to Dazra, and your handler, Kizrani, will die by their hand.
Well, if that's the case, no time for talking.
You are formidable, but you are not immortal.
Guess what, neither are you.
And now, with this serpent as our witness, you will perish here. Heathen!
How many times have I tell you, assholes? He's on my side now.
I can't see!
I should just stand there and get shot in the head.
Good one.
Oh god. I'm the one that's getting bloody shot in the head.
I will end you.
Where are those other assholes? Die! Holy crap!
Ah, ears ringing. You cannot beat me.
On motherfucker. Dude, I can see you. What's that?
Brothers, we must fall back!
How about no asshole? And you just...
Sins against the great serpent grow!
God, God, it hurts.
Dude, I can fucking see you. Did I get him? I think I got him, but I think there's still one left.
Heretic!
Oh, shut up. I know you won't leave Dazra
We should
alive.
move on.
Why are you
There's
telling
nothing
yourself that?
thinking.
Alright, just quickly, just grab absolutely everything. Not got time to waste. Checking the loot. Whatever we don't need, we'll get rid of later. We need to get back. Just take everything. Yep, we'll read that later. Found a note. Thank God there's a lot of groat pie in here. Tranquility. Okay, was that everything? I think so. We're done. Can we leave?
There's no guarantee we will discover mineral deposits in this cave, but we should look nonetheless.
Yeah, we can leave. All right. For that, I found a note in that guy's body. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Majin Kadik. I bloody knew it. The contact in Dazra has made assurances that Jandar's rest will remain hidden and that the one named Kizrani Dulkef will be handled. But we have trusted the children of Jarek before and they abandoned the great serpent in their cowardice. Now an outsider has entered our home, only moments after he assured us we are in no danger. Did I? Don't remember doing that, but anyway. If we die here, let it be known that Majin Kadik is the betrayer. Okay, I don't want to give advice to criminals, but don't write down your crimes, dude!
Some cave system?
Yee-hoo! Okay. Oh. Yeah, this wasn't exactly where I was hoping to come out, but you know what? We're in the city. That's what matters. No, not there. This one. This one. All obedience.
You're back. Did you uncover anything at Jandar's Rest?
I did, but maybe we shouldn't talk here. Maybe sending assassins after you. I think it definitely is.
Mujin? Does this mean he's the supply thief? Are you sure?
As sure as I'm ever gonna be.
Then I may be walking into an ambush, seeing as Mujin's the one who organized this meeting and supplied my security detail. The meeting takes place inside the Halls of Obedience. Will you watch my back?
Of course I will, but you know this is a trap, right?
I'm well aware and brought a weapon.
Good.
But I'm still counting on you to be my dagger in the dark. Okay, let's walk.
For the sake of our people, always.
Then may the great serpent...
For House Malene!
Oh god, I should have reloaded.
The heretic is suppressing me!
The person suppressing you is yourself. You heretic motherfucker. Right, target. Okay. We've got a note about a target. We got another note about a target. And this scumbag down here. Okami's computer password? Okay. Lawgiver. Nice choice, dude, but a little underpowered these days.
Jinan,
okay?
bless you. I would not have survived that if you hadn't been here.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're okay.
That is kind of you to say. Your benevolence continues to surprise me. In any case, now is not the time to dawdle. Our next move must be to arrest Mujin.
Okay. What about the slate finding Jandar's Rest?
No, it's safer in your hands. And when it comes time for the trial, I want you to deliver it. You're the only impartial person involved in this case. And besides, you did the legwork. You deserve the honor of submitting it.
Alright, finally, some recognition. What concerns... Yeah, with the rest in... Mujin? Oh god, whatever. Why wait, isn't this enough to arrest him?
I am of House Dulkef. We are meticulous to a fault. Before we move in, I want to make sure we have opened every closet, looked into every crack.
Okay. What concerns do we have about arresting him? He's not going to come quietly.
He's a prominent member of another noble house. I'm slightly concerned about the optics of this. Some may say we are trying to shift the balance of power, and so to move forward, our evidence must be ironclad.
Well, you locked out because I'm a Freestar Ranger back at home and investigations is what I do best. Alright, let's do it.
Thank you. This assassin's attempt will help our case, but we still need evidence tying him to Mujin.
Mujin, that's
If you have time, check his office. There may be information connecting him to this individual.
Alright. Anything else I should investigate?
Yes, as a matter of fact. The bodies of the assassins.
I
They
did
may
that already.
offer more clues. I'll have security look them over also, but if their ranks have been infiltrated, I'd rather you inspect them first.
Yeah, we don't want things disappearing. I've done enough. I've done enough. You have plenty of evidence to give it. No, she's right. The more we have, the better our case is. Or I can just kill them. No. We always try and bring them into justice first and shoot second.
Good. Our case must be ironclad given whom we are accusing. Regardless, he must answer for aiding the Zealots and the murder of my cousin. Give me until the coming dawn and I will summon the relevant parties to my office. Mark my words. We will bring him to justice with all 3 noble houses as witness.
Alright. Search House Kadik for evidence and wait for the council to be summoned. Alright. It's a little weird being an outsider because these guys, you know, just want to let me wander around willy-nilly. They don't seem to care where I go. But then again, I didn't do their trial thing. I went into the cave, I huffed the fumes. I think the least they can do is show me a little courtesy, right? Is this where we're going? House Kadik? Yes. Alright. Time to go snooping. Okay. Andresia, get your butt in here. Andresia! Come in, please. Yeah. Okay. No, don't go into the man's room. I don't think we need to go in there to check his computer. Okay. Yes, I can. Oh. You know, why is that in the wrong place? Right, the accident. I've been taking my morning walk when I had been taking my morning walk when it happened. There was a giant rumble from the scaled citadel followed by a flash of blinding light. I thought it was a clash of thunder and lightning until I realised the order was reversed. So lightning and thunder, I guess. I turned around to find myself face to face with a wall of vortex, and half the city vanished in a cosmic blink. I panicked, scrambling home to House Kadik. I remember the cascading sense of relief and dread as I saw my home was intact, but others were not. I imagine there are stories like mine all over Dazra, but perhaps when it's all over, there will be time to document them. For now, here are mine. And by that I guess you mean your story? You only told one dude, why are you saying storage? I've rejected the transfer of Sharn back to Dazra. I worry about the effect this may have on his psyche, but the mission takes priority. From the day we are asked to slaughter our groats, we learn the lesson that the collective comes first. So while it pains me greatly to withhold the truth about his parents, I must do what's necessary for the sake of House Varun. All must serve. Dude, you don't get to say that anymore. Occam's return. It seems one of my operatives will be returning to Dazra against my wishes. The authorization has been approved on medical grounds which I find suspicious, but I will make do. Explaining the situation with his family will be difficult, but as a professional, I think he will empathize with my decision. If nothing else, a man with his skill set should not be put out to pasture. Much needs doing in the city still, and having him as my ward will be a boon to House Kadik. I will seek Elder Rasma's approval to adopt him. Okay. The accident has left us all scrambling to revive the city. Workforce issues. The accident has left us all scrambling to revive the city. In hindsight, I'm thankful for Akim's return, as we need every person we can get. I suspect most of my duties at the Ministry of Conjunction to focus on the effort here to revive the city. Akim's skills as a spy will be useful as we explore every option. Okay, so whoever this Akim or Occam, however you pronounce that, is a spy, so yeah, maybe he's involved. I think I have a proposal, but I will need to meet with my colleagues in the Ministry of State and Commerce to discuss it further. Alright. Akim Kadik. We've officially adopted Akim into House Kadik. It's a proud day for us all. I've set him up with a computer in the dormitory area with the other lower house members. Based on the work he'll be doing for us, we'll need it password protected. Didn't I find the password for this? Even from his own cousins. Unfortunately, I could not get approval from the elders to accept his sister into the family. She does not meet the standards to become a member of the house. Okay. And if one cannot serve, they must grow as a person until they can. Okay, but if nobody's going to mentor her, how's she going to grow? That's backwards, dude. Meeting. Yes, unlock your silly novice thing. Yep. So that one. Okay. Move. I can't see. I've received a slate from Akim that I'll need to meet with the contacts at their hideout directly. I do wish they had chosen a less conspicuous name than that of the exiled one. Okay. In any case, there is concern the supply shipment will stop due to House Dolkef's meddling, so I'll need to assure her. I will need to assuage their fears? I don't know. That's what I'm going with. Assuage their fears that the operation will continue once the chaos in Dazra has settled. Unfortunately, Akim has chosen a rather peculiar time to disappear. Okay. When he should be the liaison between myself and HM. Who's HM? But the matter is pressing enough that I'll need to go directly and show proof I am the supplier they've been dealing with. I've talked to the crew and the cortege is ready to go, but I should meet with Kizrani first to gather more intel on the progress of the investigation. Yeah, that's what this scumbag was doing when I came back and he was offering our security and all that. Sleazeball. Right, so apparently there's another computer in the dormitory area. Where would the dormitories be? Nothing's bloody labelled as usual. Oh! I found it. Right, keep watch. Keen Kadik's personal logs. Oh my god, right. Accident in Dazra. I was running an infiltration job in Sidonia when I heard the news. The worst part is it came from the lips of a bloody smuggler. I asked my handler at the ministry about it and he says the damage was minimal. He tells me to keep my focus on the mission, but come on, I've known Majin Kadik for 8 years now. I can tell when he's lying. Janan's breath, it's my job to know. I can't keep my head straight, knowing my family might be in danger. Well, you were right about that. Which order did these go in? It probably doesn't matter, does it? Let's just go down and across. More excuses, more red tape. Yeah, I think this is the right way. It's driving me up the walls. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I know the mantra all must serve. Translation? I'm not supposed to question orders. I know at the end of the day, if I go back to Dazra on my own, I'm a dead man, but you can't convince me that what I'm doing here matters more. Mum, Dad, Madri, that must be sister, I love you. Discharge. Lady Luck threw me a bone because I've been discharged. They must have gotten my medical reports switched with another agent because reading the files, it's based on a disease I don't have. Shame for the other guy, but I'm not gonna bother correcting them. Oh, and here's a laugh. Now that I'm coming home, for sure, Mujin's changed his tune. He keeps telling me how he's proud of my service and how he has all these plans to adopt me into House Kadik. What he really means is I may be free of my contract, but I'm still working for him. We'll see about that. Madri. I'm so mad, I'm steaming. My parents were lost in the accident. Madri has been without a guardian for weeks, and Mujin refuses to bring her to House Kadik. He keeps making the same excuse about how he had to call in a favour just to get me into the family. I may forgive, but I don't forget. Good man. That's what forgiveness is all about. No. Yes. Forgiveness isn't about forgetting, it's about making peace with your situation so you can move on. I was at Herald's Rest today, having a drink. Stranger comes up to me, starts talking shop. They go on and on about an agent who died out in the settled systems with the same disease that I don't got. I'm about to tell him to slough off, but then they start spinning this yarn about employment in Dazra. They say I could have been sent home the day of the accident to work any number of jobs, but the request was denied by one Mujin Kadik. I hear this and I'm furious. I can hear about 20 veins pop, one after the other like a goddamn firecracker. Hell, I'm about to reach for my gun, walk up to my, quote, father, and pop one in his skull, but the stranger tells me they have a better idea, so I listened. A friend, okay, a plan. I've been working as a mole in House Kadik for some time now, and the others don't have a clue. They've let me into some of their dealings with the Zealots, supplying weapons, food, and ship parts. But all of it purchased legally, and nothing can be tracked back to them. My friend from the bar has a plan though. Instead of having the Zealots buy supplies, we provide them for free in exchange for their loyalty. Some of them may be desperate enough to renounce their beliefs and get on their knees for House Varun. I mean, so wait, are you saying that this guy's the one that wants to do the reclamation with House Malene? Leaving... Oh, no, he left. Leaving Varun Kai. The plans come together and the funds have been transferred to Madre as promised. Rani has the new convent James... Yeah, that's me, Tracker. Tracking her cousin's disappearance with the encrypted slate in their possession. All that's left is to point them to Jandar's rest. As for me, my friend hinted that I'll need to leave Varun Kai until the heat blows over. They say they have one last job for me though. I need to go to the refuge camp first to say goodbye to Madre before I go. Okay, so she's in the refuge camp. What would that? Remote access login? Exporting remote access login, admin username and password not found, missing files, missing fields, execute and override, remote access granted, full access granted to computer registration to Kadik Okim at Ministry of Conjunction, shipments marked for hold. Why do I need to go to the... Should I go to the... What was that? Did I say house? Ministry of Conjunction? I should probably go there and see if I can find his terminal. Let's see. I almost called you Kira. Why am I almost calling you Kira? Andreja! Where's the door?
Did
there
you
it is.
get those reports written?
No.
Please.
Not my problem. Write your own reports. Alright, Ministry of Conjunction... wrong. Where would that be? Vacant house. Herald's Rest. Halls of Healing. No, that's my ship. Depository. Are all the ministry buildings housed in this ship? So there's a couple of buildings out here, but I don't think that's them, right? Oh yeah, I've got those packages still. I think they can wait another minute or two. Okay, let's I need to wait for the council to assemble anyway, or whoever it is we're waiting for, so... Where the hell's the big ass ship? Oh, it's up there. Okay, is there a way for me to get in, to get on there? Where does that door go?
I have not seen my sister in days. Great serpent.
Hajital House. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lift or something, I guess. Oh, hello. Choose floor. Serpent's Pat. Cockpit. No, this doesn't look right. No, it doesn't. Janan Plaza. Okay, can I find some signposts?
Proceed.
That tell me where... That's the goods exchange. Herald's Rest. That's the bar. That's the platform where we're building the thing. Who's Kadik? The keep. Are the offices in the keep? Isn't the keep just the armory? Mind you, there are some offices up there, so maybe the keep is where I need to be. Mess hall, yeah.
The serpent strikes down those who doubt.
Command armory. Does it have other places it went? The roof. Okay. Let's command. That almost to Dazra.
Be mindful of our elder. The incident weighs heavily on his mind.
No, this is a bunk room. That's
First
an office.
Now, Vaeric. I can't imagine this is what Victor truly wanted.
That's a supply room. Dude, he's not dead. Nope. Yeah, no, he's just chilling out now. Alright, there was a door here that went out. Or doesn't go out? Oh, yes it does. Victoria!
You are not welcome in my presence. The very sight of you offends me. I wish only to be rid of you.
Having used requires utmost secrecy. Bring you information for you alone. Yeah.
Great serpent, steal me. My heart beats with anticipation, and yet I fear to ask.
Yeah. So I was with it. Vaeric's alive. I told Victor what he wanted to hear to get the access code. I refused to take a life over a family squabble. Yeah, no, look. I needed access, so I had to tell him what he wanted to hear, okay? He's alive, but don't tell anybody.
Great serpent. Where is he? I must see him.
No. You're safe, and that's all you need to know. He's living a better life away from Dazra and the Great City. Yeah, should I? No, I shouldn't tell her, should I? Plausible deniability. All I can tell you is he's alive, nothing more. He's safe, and that's all you need to know. Doesn't want to be found. Okay, you know what? All I can tell you is he's alive, okay? We need to keep it. Shh. Yeah, good.
I always knew that Victor would drive him away. Vaeric often spoke to me of his own dreams and aspirations. And they never did include house politics. I think even Victor knew he was unhappy. But his pride only allowed him to see a boy that would follow in his footsteps.
Vaeric's better off away from here. I only wanted you to know the truth. Yeah, he's free to live his own life now. That's gotta be good,
I
right?
should be happy for him for that alone. As much as I want to see his face, it is enough to know that Vaeric is alive and safe. You have brought me peace. Thank you, Harbinger.
God, I can't believe it took me so long to find you. I didn't even realise there was a balcony out here. Right, okay. Like, can I tell the... No, I probably don't want to tell the other guy. The less people that know, the better.
The incident was a terrifying show of the Serpent's power.
All must serve.
You guys don't know where the halls of conjugation are, or whatever the hell are the places I'm looking for, do you? Because, kind of...
Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
Okay, who did I get approval from?
You do not have approval.
Yeah.
Apologies, but you're not cleared to purchase.
Yeah,
Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any...
Oh, hang on. Can I talk to... What was his name? Vaeric? Will Vaeric give me permission to buy weapons?
I miss our home, but the keep shall do.
Sorry, Vector.
Serpent guide you.
Can you tell me more about the Ministry of State? What will become of the house with no heir? No, somebody else will just take over. What were you doing when the cataclysm struck? Why do I keep getting urged to ask people this?
Serpent guide you.
Yes, yes. I guess I need to get the thingy up and running, and then they'll let me trade for weapons. Buy weapons? I don't, do you sell weapons, or do you just like give them out? I don't know. Okay, I really need to find some signposts or something, because I have no idea where I'm going, or if the place I'm looking for even still exists. Herald's Rest. No. What's this place? Varun Home.
What?
Don't be rude.
Victor Vethal executed his own son for heresy. So much loss.
Yep. He did that. He absolutely did that. That leads to a spaceport. Andresia, you lived here. Where the hell am I going? Apparently there's another...
Dazra.
No, that's Herald's Rest.
It was once so beautiful.
What the hell do you people conduct business? Seriously, that's the goods exchange. That's a half blown up temple, if I remember right. Hall of Obedience. Is that what you guys operate out of? Do you guys operate out of the Hall of Obedience? It's the only place I've found that makes half a goddamn sense. So where's an area down here I never checked? No, that owns to Dazra. Apparently I can feel a draft. And nothing there. And nope, this place is useless as everywhere else.